Go. Alright, so today is the day that I think most of you have been waiting for. This is the day we're going to go out and do our ecology scavenger hunt around campus. We are going to use some of the skills and knowledge we've already done with some science-based inquiry, some teamwork, communication, and some critical thinking skills. So it's a good lab. We will be out there for the majority of the class. We'll come back and your group will answer a few reflection questions that I have up here. But to start, our lesson objective today is that you will use your prior knowledge and other resources. There's some really good phone apps that we'll go over as well to identify 15 or more local plant and animal species around campus with 80% accuracy. First block, I think most of them found well over 20 because there's a ton of different trees on this campus. Lots of different plants too. We saw a few animals, not as many as I was hoping, but there might be more out this afternoon now that it's warmed up. So keys to this are listen to Mr. Case and I at all times. We travel as a group, so we're all together when we travel until we get to each spot. Then we can spread out a little bit. We're going to work in small groups of 2 to 4. And this last part, please do not make me regret it, but you will be able to use your phones if you want to download those apps like PlantNet, iNaturalist, LeafSnap, PlantSnap, or Picture This to help you identify the different trees. Right now, that's about the best way to do it because most of them do not have leaves yet. So it's very difficult to identify it based on just bark and shape. So, and those apps did a really good job first block. We'll do that, work our way. We're gonna head out down that way. We'll head past softball and then over by the track and then up behind the baseball field into that little timber area with the grasses. We'll spend time there. We'll work our way back below the track to the kind of marshy low area between the baseball and track fields. And then we'll come back in here, we'll regather, and then we will work on these reflection questions. So I'm going to go over them here before we start, just so you guys kind of know what we're going to do. We're going to talk about how many you're going to tell me, in Mr. Case, how many plant and animal species you identified. Did you find any species that are not on the list? I purposely left some off. And I also didn't know all the different trees we had around here, so there's quite a few that we can add. And then you list those and where you found them. I want you to list the resources you used, whether it was your prior knowledge, an app, like there's also some good websites like the Iowa DNR or the Arbor Day affiliation that have some information. So you'll tell us which ones of those you used. You'll discuss the challenges if you had any while you were out there. We're trying to identify things, and then you'll just tell us if you enjoyed the lab and give me some advice on how I can change it in the future. This is the first run of this. A lot of stuff we do is kind of already in the curriculum for the district. This one, Mr. Case and I put together ourselves, so we'll see how it runs. I'm anticipating it going well. You guys are a good group. So, any questions, concerns? Anybody have like a medical reason they can't go walk about a quarter mile? No? Well, yeah, so am I, but. All right, well, I want you guys to form groups of 2 to 4 people. Up here by the stereo, you'll find it's all ready to go with the beginning. And then the second page, guys, you got two sides of the second page. One side is your animal. That's your explain this real quick. One side got your insects, reptiles, birds, mammals. The other one has your trees, grasses, prairie grasses. So you'll use both sides. You'll just put a check mark if you find them. And if we go out there and find a grass that we didn't know was on the list, you'll just write that in and put a check mark. Pretty simple, but we're gonna utilize our resources. We're gonna work in our teams and then work together as a whole group for some of it. And hopefully have fun. I think most of you guys have been anticipating this for a while. So go ahead and get your groups. There are stuff here, so we gotta have no. Once we do that, we will get on there and out.
All right.
So we are back in the classroom. The trip. And what do you guys think? Yes, no, enjoyed it? What was your
Too slow.
Too slow.
Yeah.
Oh, go faster. What do you guys enjoy? Good, bad, so? Good, good. Well, this lab obviously was, had multiple levels there. I think I walked around, I think everybody completed the objective. All the groups had way more than 15 different animals and plants. And we had a very high accuracy, even with some of the apps kind of giving us some squirrely answers. So that was great. Guys, please, I'm still talking. I appreciate you all behaving, but the other part of this that we used by doing this lab, we used our science-based inquiry and reasoning, prior knowledge, but while you guys worked in your groups, you also got to work on communication, teamwork, collaboration skills. And then when we were at some of the plants that we didn't know, we tried using the app or the internet to figure them out. You guys also were utilizing your critical thinking and problem solving. So well done, everybody. The last bit of the class, we just have the reflection for each group to write. The questions are on the board, but I actually have one I will hand out to you. Yeah, just answer them. And you'll turn that in with your checklist that has all the different species you found. You just need one of these per group. And yeah, you'll turn that in when we get finished, when you get finished with it. Oh, perfect.
Where's the
All right. Should I give one to every group? Okay, perfect. So guys, if you would, please fill that out for me. And yeah, appreciate everybody working hard and listening. So
She said, you two are, it's not around. I'm home. I'm waiting.
yes. Okay, perfect.
Yeah, that was good. Maybe. I want to go with you.
Hey, all right, question.
Look at so hot.
I'll stick something up that you're not help with.
Yeah.
That's stable. One rough sheet for yourself. Could have been. You don't have to do, you only have to do one sheet per group, guys, so you don't have to do 4 or 5 individuals.
6 birds.
Yeah, for each group, yeah, just for the whole.
Master a tree cut the outside. Oh
No way.
no. Lead out. Hi, you did.
Okay.
I'm gonna do. You only answer.
So one more thing, guys, real quick. Could give me, guys, one more second, quick. Next time, we're gonna get back into the rest of the notes for this unit. Because then we have a couple other labs and activities hand done like this that we're trying to put together. And if you guys continue to get your work done and these turned in, we're gonna keep trying to do these little bit more active and fun activities. So again, thank you for listening and working hard. And keep working on those and I will collect them when you're done.